Really, Tex? Wow. That's crazy. I did, Tom. I did. And you didn't realize it. I don't know how to do this. It's just the sound from last game. There's a bunch of sounds stored, and because of me exiting before the turn, like play those sounds, they would store to next game I start, and that's why you hear those sounds. Like sometimes when I lose my cap, I go like GG, like at the start of the turn, just leave. Like sometimes you hear like the kung kung, like the city get conquered, then the disconnect sounds and whatnot. Other cities of the game: Korea, Japan, Macedonia, Aztec, Persia. Yeah, whatever. I was thinking about standing on top of the stone, but I didn't want to do it. Huh. Why am I going for pottery? I keep forgetting I'm Ethiopia. Whatever, let's finish it. I didn't mean to go for pottery. I keep forgetting. I'm thinking of doing that. No pottery here. I'm gonna wait a turn. It's not happening. Bunch of marble. Okay, chat, I have a question. Tradition or liberty? I don't know if I should call out people. I don't know if I should. But it's good to see you again, Concrete Cone. Okay. Let's bring that up. I guess I'll buy the hill. I guess I'll just rush a settler for that spot and just go immediately into pyramids there. Immediately. It's flat land, so I get 1 food per turn. Which is alright. If I find another city theater, good gold. I could buy the sheep. Steli first? I don't know. Production from cities? I don't really have that much space. Switch to honor. No, thank you. Yeah, getting the Steli up first would be best. It would be best. Pyramid's gonna take forever to make. Okay. Grow there faster, please. Are you kidding me? 5 pop turn 12. He's like garbage to work. Ugh. That's ridiculous. No barbarian, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, animal husbandry to trapping. And you get work from Mombasa, hopefully. Okay. 4? Not quite. I can work this tile in my capital, so instead of waiting for the sheep, I can just do that. So that's nice. Pretty fast expand. longer yet. Actually move straight there instead of the horse. Okay. Attack my city more, please. I guess first expand's gonna go down here just so I can not have issues with this coming up and whatnot. Wait, what? Ivory furs and truffles. Huh. Few horses around. Did I ever play Town of Salem? I played different versions of it, not called Town of Salem, but like form-based, like werewolf or mafia or angels versus demons, that kind of stuff. Which is pretty much the same thing, just not in game form. Huh. You're conversing with, you know a hawk to me, Goose? Can you stick up for me for once? It always seems like you never stick up for me. Wait, what? Does he want to die? Huh? Don't sit on my food tile. I'll be very angry. Ugh, come on! Let me grow! Junk, garbage, junk. Just junk. This game is so garbage. Who even plays this? Okay. Got a horsey here. I can switch this over there, because chances are this is either going to move here or there. So just in case, just keep my production, I'll work the horsey. I haven't scouted above me at all. I should probably get embassy with Smash, just see what's up. Okay, you can't actually take it, so we can keep it like that for now. I'll work that and keep it like this. I can't buy that, unfortunately. This is fine. Okay. It's too close. This could have been tradition. I was thinking of doing tradition. I don't really do tradition in Ethiopia all that much. But this could have been it. Okay. I could wait a turn for the settlements. Just so I keep my culture high-ish. Settle Lupus South? Do you mean Lapis? I think that's his on the coast. You can see the coastline right here. So I'm pretty sure he wants to put a city around there. Tradition, tradition. Embassy with Persia. See what he's up to. How close he is. Etc, etc. Oh, he's over here. Oh, no, that's Aztec. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna wait a turn. Okay, it can't shoot me if I move here. Okay. I do, but it increased the cost by 5. I want to save that 5 culture. I want to save it. Okay. He improved his horse first. That's Persia. Over any plantation. Any plantation. No horse improved. Does he have an expand yet? He does. Kyoto. Okay. My Stelly. I'm gonna settle somewhere up here. I don't know where yet. I'll find out. Oh, olives. There we go. We found a spot. Perfect. So city here, city there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we just do 6 cities? Is that fine? I think that's okay, just doing 6. I think that's fine. Incense? You want me to settle on him? Across the camp? There we go. Let's see what's up here. Whole lot of nothing. Soundtrack's done. Let's do FTL. Oh, you mean this incense? Down here? Oh, I thought you were talking about this one. Content from the city-state? Probably not, no. Swap this back. I don't really want to settle over here. I don't like that spot that much. It doesn't really entertain me. It doesn't entertain me enough. On horse head of ivory? Would be entertaining if we get Petra. We can get Petra and Adwa. Duh. I like the 6 city play here. I think he might have one of those glitches where it hides the unit guarding, like a civilian unit. That's probably why he did it. Okay. It's gonna grow in 2 turns. I can maybe grow it sooner. I just realized I can work that sheep. Oopsies. Grow? Yes. After this one scraps? Who says it's scrapping? I don't think it's scrapping. Tom's not in the game. Okay. Looks good for now. I'm selling top of the ivory. I don't care about the river. I'd rather have a workable horse than a workable ivory. Why? Because I like 2 production over 1. I know, you love your water mills and hydro plants and whatever. +1 base production, but I also get +2 gold here. I'm not gonna be working that anytime soon. I just work this and grow into that. Other way, I can't really do that. Settle on hill? Ha! Not a chance. Right here. Exactly this spot right here. Done. Get the caravan out. No one has writing tech. Okay. And if no one has writing tech, I'm going to rush Great Library. Hello, Fizz and Fizzy. Buy iron for pyramids? Yeah, let's do that now. Okay. There, we saved 2 turns. Smack the camp. I shot something else. Hello, Aztec. I'll smack it. I get a site promo with the dead. Okay. Perfect. Okay, chat, do you think I should go for Great Library or Mausoleum? What would I do with Mausoleum, a Great Library? I don't know. White pyramids? Yes. I can't believe I actually survived. Can I grow? Yep. Okay. Someone else is there now. Any other coastals? There is Korea. Who is Korea? Artifact. Okay. I think a scout first. Silk? Okay. Wait, is there... Oh, I actually could farm it. Oh, you're right. Oh, that would actually be intense. Okay. Okay. Let's do that up. We can block it too. Unless he gets a horseman, we can keep it. Oh, nice. That's actually amazing. As long as Aztec doesn't attack us, it's amazing. Archer. Follow me and die. I need the wheel tech. I do need to find the other two players. Can I get this down to 2? No. 3 turns. He hasn't moved that yet. Okay, you ran away. Good. That's cotton. Yeah, I don't really have happiness right now, don't I? Wait for him to improve his silk. We're gonna find other players ASAP. Are two of them going for Rain Gardens? No, it's, some other people must be. There's someone above, between up here. I know Doughhead's touching Persia in some way. So we gotta go find him. Okay. Anything growing? No, good. I don't have the happiness to afford it right now. At all. Like, how many luxuries do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'll wait for him to improve his silk. Has to be soon, right? 4 turns, yeah. Okay. If he does move there, I'm just going to clear the camp. He's getting quite annoying there. He's been going around 2 times now. Like, he went this way, then back again. Okay. There. Let's see. I hope it's incense. I don't think it will be. This is gonna take another 2, right? Gotta get the Golden Age first. I thought I improved that already. I guess I didn't. Is he AFK? Hello? Oh my god. Okay, I know he does get the silk improved shortly. It might be improved now. Is he AFK? Or what? Pain Gardens. He doesn't have his pearls improved. He's gonna have a sad game if he doesn't get that. If Persia gets it. Once he got it. Okay. Oh, I meant to actually make a road down here. It's fine. 4 ivory. 4 ivory for trade. Whichever way it goes, I should be able to get it. I hope. Unless it pillages, then it's fine. Good morning, Valeros. See what it does. Okay. Be a bit wary of this barbarian. Just a bit. Okay, now just bring it back the other way to find Doughhead. Okay. Please don't. Ah, crap. It's gonna take in pillage. Damn it. I'm making it easy for it. Well, it does get 2 shots. But I don't think it's enough to kill it. This will be fun. So no matter which way it go... Okay, it can get away. It can. Oh, boy. Okay. There's a way. There's a way around this. There's a way. I just have to do this. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, if it moves here, whatever. It should go straight. It could go here, but it should just go straight. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's gonna do. I have no idea. get a sound of 2? Looks like I can. Perfect. I see all capitals but dough heads. So I think I'll get it. Which is nice. Okay. So what should I get with it then? I don't know. Gajen Dobry, Paranoidal Knee Pro. Scientist? Yeah, let's just do Scientist. Well, darn. Okay. Though had same turns be an Oracle. Remember, he did get attacked for a Settler, but I don't think that would cause him major damage. Okay. There's still this Barb Camp that's going to be an issue for a bit. Gotta get all my libraries up, though. I gotta chop this stuff out for it. Yada yada. Well, not too bad. It's for only 4 turns. Nice. Nice, nice. I don't know. I should just make my caravan to another caravan, hopefully. Okay, looks good. Just gotta be wary of that. I'll probably make something here, over there, for that spot. Maybe Chaired Archer, I guess. I unfortunately don't get my policy in 2. It could, if I continue my Golden Age, but it will be ending. So unless I ally Culture City State or friend one, I won't get it. Can you spawn something, please? I'll save that shop for a workshop. Looks good. Could bring it up. Or I can do it like this. Bring that there. Grow into that. I should have made it grow there first. I didn't realize that in time. Okay. Why, hello. I could probably smack that. How much experience? It can't be too far off. Oh, it's a lot far off. But I could smack and just heal there until later. So he has Fountain of Youth behind him. Good to know. 5 gold. Tradition, tradition, honor, tradition. Okay. Thank you, Cyclops, for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. That was out of the blue. Appreciate it, Cyclops. I'll let you know that because you give the 5 subs, you're now the rank 1. Back to back to back to back to back. Kingmaker in the world. Congratulations. Thank you for kingmaking. Thanks. Okay, can someone type exclamation mark subs? I gotta update the total. Should be getting close-ish, right? Honor? Maybe. Oh my god, we actually hit it. Damn. Nice. So there will be a stream tomorrow now. Yeah, thanks, Cyclops, and thank you again. Okay, what to go? What to go? What do we go into? Tradition? You want me to go tradition? Oh, you think this is comedy gold? Okay, let's go tradition. Hangar has already been built. Yeah, I kind of need to get drama and poetry. I'll do that in a little bit. Just because I open up tradition doesn't mean you're allowed to CC to me. The city's loaded. Let's put it down here. Can I try to justify this play for your learning's sake? Okay, there's some things that are good for this. Probably not my Civ, but say I'm in Siam, where I have Watts that give culture from the universities. This policy here says, provides a free culture building in your first 4 cities. The first type that comes up. But let's say I make a monument, it'll give me an amphitheater instead. But let's say I have an amphitheater as well. If I was Siam and have an amphitheater and monument up, it would give me Watt. 4 Watts. 4 universities once I get the university tech. So that's something you can do about planning that out. That's the main thing you can do. Okay. Why is that still available? Remember, Aztec brought a jaguar to go this way. A jaguar. And he never brought it back to get something back. Liberate? Liberate what? What is there to liberate? Colossus. Takes us 14 more turns to reach your strong poetry. We'll have the wonder building ability in the time. Well, I can still get it, and I still get the other stuff too, right? Like once I get the tech eventually. I don't have to rush it, it's just it happens when it happens. But you have to have the buildings up before you get it. If you want to utilize the culture thingamajiggy from tradition. Where is Doughhead? He really wants a mausoleum. Why is no one making the mausoleum? There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Someone's actually smart. He renamed his capital to Persepolis. Percent police. Change the IS to ICE. Oh yeah. If you talk about the influence here, yeah, I can farm it for influence. Every time I kill it, I get like 10 or 10 or 15. I think it's 10. Mine now. I bow to no one. My regional. Show me, doughhead. Where are ya? 40k military. I should probably keep the thingamajiggy around there, right? No trader requests. Is Aztec OCC? They conquered a city-state, Wellington. Influence the Aztec? Nah, I'm keeping it. I don't want him having it. Can you please spawn a barbarian? I want that as an ally. It's very easy for me just to conquer and get it, but doesn't want to do it. Hello, Jordan. Thank you for subscribing for 23 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll let you know, Jordan, you're the rank 1 Civ player in the world. Congratulations. Thank you for subscribing. It did spawn a boat earlier, but once it's empty, it will always spawn a military unit first, and then a boat, if possible. Boat or land unit. Can you be the rank 1 Henlo? Yes. Jordan, you're the rank 1 Henlo in the world. Kind of Henlo to you and Henlo for Henloing. Yeah, I might have trolled him. That'd be pretty funny. Imagine boats just stuck down here, just move back and forth, like right here. Cargo ship comes by. So there's this thing known as Canadian Thanksgiving, where we have Thanksgiving earlier than other places. It's in the first 2 weeks of October. So I think there's going to be 2 places I'm going to go for Thanksgiving. One at my grandmother's and one at my brother's. So I'll be going to 2 Thanksgiving, I think. Meaning I'll probably not be streaming on one of those days. I don't know which one it is. I'll let you know later when it comes up. Rocco, I don't think it's a higher chance, just happens or not. Like, you see, this camp hasn't spawned anything for a while. For like 5 turns. Nothing. Just RNG. I'm getting quite unlucky with it. The times I do on Barbarians, when it doesn't happen. Okay. Thanksgiving stream? Probably not. Probably not. I'll finish these, but that's all I'm doing. The camp can't hit it because it can't go through my land. Oh, I'm sorry. Whew. Okay. Statue of Zeus. I'm really tempted to just clear this Barab camp. It's really slow. But I wouldn't mind keeping allied for longer. Didn't shoot it. Okay, there we go. Still not even allied. Well, I'll give it a couple more times. Maybe it'll spawn more stuff faster. Where is Doughhead? Where are you, Doughhead? Show yourself. Hello, best ring. Going for Petra? No. What I could do is go for a Robador. That'd actually be a smart idea. Let's do that. Oh, thank you. There we go, finally. At least it's friendly. Doughhead! Doughhead! We should make a song about Doughhead. What rhymes with Doughhead? I'm not sure. Doughhead got Holy Warriors, yes. I don't really need Aqueduct that badly, but it would be nice. Watch my culture. Oh, baby. I guess it'd be okay getting Aqueduct out. It's gonna be a little while before I get a free one. Uh-oh, they spotted it. Literally 4 seconds after I clicked it. Good overflow for the Borobudur. Okay. Macedonia has top military now. Isn't that, like, really bad play, though? It is. It is bad play. I don't know why I'm actually doing it, but I am. Is anyone else in medieval yet? There has to be someone. Yeah, Shumi is. Probably not Borobudur. It's very unlikely. Very unlikely. Yeah, it's only him there. Let's see. He doesn't have religion, so he must be go for Aya, I would say. I want to go for Borobudur. Borobudur. Dough head, dough head. He has the cred to eat some dough head. On a moped, eating some dough. Yet he may be the doughest of them all. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm done. Hey, I don't see you guys rapping. I don't see you throwing out lyrics. The lines. I don't see you there. I'm the only one that can actually rap here. Yo, yo, yo. Doughhead is the best. He's defeated Crest. Oh, yes. Resync. Resync! You know how you sometimes have that resync kind of thing? It's like resync! Resync! Previous Tiberian. Join me game? Was he in the group? A little bit too late now. I don't know when he messaged me. Oh, that must have been when the game started. Privyet Chadale. What are some other ways to say, oh yeah, Zidorova. Zidovistoy. Zididididid. Ayaya. Aren't there like a lot of like Russian people who love like anime? Is that such a thing? I think there is. A lot of people from everywhere like anime? Oh, okay. I thought it was just a North American thing. I might try to keep watching, what's it called again? JoJo. I think I'm like the Crusader thing, I think? I don't even know. I stopped watching it probably like a year ago. I'm gonna try and brute force it because I don't really like it, but I think it gets better, so I'm gonna try. I watched Sailor Moon when I grew up. I think I only watched the first 2 seasons. I remember the first season with the crazy woman, and the second season was with the girl and the boy twins with the cards. I don't remember the third season at all, if there was any. I think there was like 5 seasons, right? Yeah, my brothers used to make fun of me when I was watching Sailor Moon. Oh, you watched that girly show? Oh, man. Look at this girl. Watching this girly show. My civ is Ethiopia. What can I enhance to get? Golden Age? Golden Age in production, I guess? Sure. Want as friends, really? Damn. I did not know that. I should probably think about clearing it, but I don't know. I didn't want to risk losing those things at all. I don't want to lose Guruship at all. It's so nice to get. Ah, yeah, good. We should be fine unless someone engineers it, but no one else is Liberty. That I know of. He's talking about the settler I got. What civ is Doughhead? He is Macedonia. Oh man. Okay. Chichen Itza. I'm not gonna bother for it. Let's grab Great Wall. Great Wall is great. So because it's great, I'm gonna make it. You know what? Let's not. Let's just make stable, happiness, some other things. We don't put the Great Wall that badly. It's not that important. We're screwed with the incense, so that's happiness. See? Who says we need to sell the incense? We don't need to do that. Maybe this city wants my religion. No, wants nothing. Okay. Aqueducts I will get them like much later, so I need to make aqueducts now. Deal ended with crests. I think I'll finish everything going to universities. I really should just ally this now. Aztecs are not Mexicans. Aztecs are people who got Wait, what the heck? Oh. Oh. For a second I thought something crazy happened, but there wasn't anything crazy. Should do lose a deal next turn. Yep. But I'll get this. I'll get that. Allied finish tradition faster. I am farming it. I think I'll be okay if I keep doing it. I think. See, Doha's not really... Doha knows how to do things. See that? It's a good move. Very good move. Why tradition liberty? Have you ever went into the washroom and turned on the water and then it was really cold? And then it goes warm? And then sometimes you go into the water, it's really warm, then it goes cold? Well, that's just how it goes. Sometimes just do both. Because you just can't help it. $199, $199, $103. Is there even any point in going more than Tradition 3 at this point? Engineers. Nice. I'll go right into Notre Dame then next. Beautiful. It did spawn a boat earlier, but it ended up going over here and getting killed. Anyone want my religion? Caracas does. That's over here, isn't it? Yeah. I find that sad that I'm winning the faith quests. There's no piety players at all? Tradition, honor. Tradition, tradition, tradition. Okay. Okay, I think I have to clear the camp. It's in the water. Shoot it once, it won't be able to kill it. Can I kill it now? Let's try it. Nope, low roll. Super low roll. That's actually nice. I'm gonna spawn my pyramid city first. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Ah, crap. Not trade route. Make the market first. Petra. Macho Lalibela? I'll just make my cab if anything. Let's work from return though, unwork the engineer. Someone does have expos. Not sure who. Could very well be Aztecs. But if he does come, I do have the means to stop the attack. But he is sending me a trade route, so I don't think he's going to do anything to me. I don't think he is. Should I engineer Alhambra or use it for like leading tower? What do you guys suppose? Because I can go for either of them. I could just straight up make the Alhambra. There goes my one trade. It very well could be him too, for all I know. My science is too good. Let's get this one turn. Oh, nice. Perfect. Perfect. Should go down to 4 with that. Should. He does have expos. Okay. What's he trying to do then? I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know. Hello, Dreadeye. Hello. Let's bring that down to make mines here. Real policies? These policies? He requires my happiness. He can't actually war me. Nice. you sneak up in here for another trade route. Okay. So after I get that Alhambra, I'll probably focus towards Artist Guild and Writers Guilds. Machu? It's gonna take like 8 turns. If anything, I'll just make my cap. I don't like making super long things. Well, I guess if I could make it here, sure, but I can't. I just don't want to make it here. I think it's a bit slow. I'll probably grab the food bonus for my cap next turn. And I'll get the gold thingamajiggy afterwards, and then finish it off after all that. I'm second in military. Six City Liberty into tradition? Yes. Yes, it is. I'll probably finish Alhambra and then go into the Leaning Tower next. I could just make it my expand. Yeah, I could just do that, eh? $335. Is that good enough? 24. 288. Yeah, 12 pop's good enough. Yeah, I don't mind getting it here. Because it also gives production boost for the thingamajiggy anyway. I've hit 400 earlier. We dropped a bunch. We got some more earlier today. Thanks to some people. Okay. He's not in a golden age yet. Someone else does have it now. They could use an engineer for it. They could. I think when I grow, the next population is going to be working a merchant slot in my cap. I lied, I can make Artist Guild and work that. I forgot about the guilds momentarily. Okay. Wait a second. When's my next engineer coming out? In a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I'm going for this. Yeah, the game's going pretty good. Considering no one's really rushed wonders at all, and now I get to go for all the wonders. It's a lot of military from Aztecs. I'll probably work these two for the artists. Then I'll get the Writers Guild up. Then after that, National Epic. Market slot? Not yet, no. Gonna hold off until I get my engineer out. The soundtrack is faster than light. Yes. What I could think about doing is just going for my Armitage real quick, because I'm getting acoustic soon. I don't have any much else to build. Wait a second. Oh. I'll probably work one of the horses for my cap next. Horse and elephant. Ivory, I guess. What else is the Congress? Religion. Okay. My population's at 75. Shumi is at 2047. 66. Korea is at 28,650. Persia is at 2541, 62. Aztec are at 2642 and 32 for Macedonia. Finish that. Another science to my capital in 2 turns. That means I can bowl for architecture, and with engineer coming out as well, I'll begin Taj Mahal. When that happens. Okay. Okay, this I'll go to the merchant. Looks like I'll be spawning a prophet next turn. I think I'll just plant it now. I don't mind. I increased by a turn by planting it. So caravan here. Nah. What was Mendeleev known for? Dmitry Mendeleev. What did he do? Periodic table? Did he? You know, he never was made a Nobel Prize winner with his table. That was super useful. Genetics? Mandel was genetics, yes. Is that the same dude? No. Svieka's Litex, thank you for subscribing for 4 months. I appreciate Litex, thank you. Go Ethiopia. Yeah, we're having a pretty good game right now. It's not bad. I'll let you know, Litex. You're the rank 1 SIP player in the world. Congratulations, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, Mandel, I think, played with, like, bean sprouts, I think. Finding things that are... something something. I think there was some kind of note from Mandel, or someone made a note about Mandel's research and was trying to give it to Charles Darwin about stuff which would blow his mind, but I don't think he ever read it, I think. Something like that. Oh, it was peas? That's right, yes. A box of craft dinner. I'm not too fond of craft dinner anymore, probably because of the cheese in it, not me being lactose intolerant. What is something fun? I don't really have something in mind, so it's just there. I could change to something else if I can think of something that's important. I haven't thought about anything. Give me a second. Let me think. What do I need? What's something important? Maybe something else. Sushi? Okay. I don't think this, like... sushi is important, it's just... Like, for me to get sushi, it would be quite the journey for it. Winter clothes? You know what? That's actually true. I do need new clothing, because I need thick, long sleeve shirts and all that, because this place is gonna destroy me. Like, whenever I go inside my room, I just start shivering, regardless of whatever I wear, because it's that cold. Yeah, let's do the 69. Sure can give me a few things, at least. It's like moist, wet, cold. It's just my room is typically like a dry heat for me, and I usually stay in this for literally my whole life, or at least like the last like 12 plus years. So I've always been used to like dry heat ever since like Winnipeg. So whenever I go out, it's like it just kills me. It just kills me. Some cheeses? Oh, really? I know I have some, like, lactose-free milk. I gotta get more of that, because I ran out. Yeah, here in Yarmouth, it's pretty... Like, there are days when there's so much fog, you can't even see, like, 4 feet in front of you. Some days it gets real bad. How cultured? Okay. I don't mind it right now because I prefer the part where I don't have to buy an air conditioner because I don't have one. This place really it's amazing because I don't have to rely on one at all. Just a fan, and that's all I needed. But now it's back to being cold, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun times because I moved here in May, and I had to wear my winter jacket everywhere. For inside this room. Right here, I had to have, like, when I started streaming, a blanket, like a fur blanket around me. Not really fur, but just some thick blanket, thick pants, socks, and with another, like, sock kind of thing on top of that. Like, I had, like, this big, thick sock, and I was still just cold. It was so bad. And I haven't experienced winter here yet. So, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We can't really turn up the heat, because this place I live in is really cheap, like old, and I think the heating, electricity and all that is like super outrageously inefficient, so it's like super expensive. So we're not really gonna have heat here, because you really can't afford that. One own improve, that's all I need. I might lose because of the rationalism players. Because I'm just going to finish tradition first. No one really has much rationalism, so we might be fine. Hard to say. We'll see. Asbestos fund? No, thank you. He's making a 4 on his hill. Yeah, we do have one store, like clothing store here. It's called Winners. We don't really have much else other than like secondhand clothing. Like everything else is like secondhand clothing other than that one Winners place. That's right. Okay, chat. Any soundtrack you want me to play or listen to? I guess we can do 007. That's loud! Sorry. Tradition piety, tradition explo, honor aesthetics, tradition. We have officially finished tradition. Liberty and tradition are finished. Mission complete. You have saved the galaxy. The world is at peace. So Aqueduct, you know what? I could have made some gold there. Damn it. Should have said it earlier. I would have totally done that. Damn. It's like 80 gold gone. Let's find out how much it actually was. Okay, that's 64 gold. We lost out on 64 gold. Am I originally from Nova Scotia? Did I grow up in Yarmouth? Yes. That's where I originally was from. Is there a follower? No. Pop. I might continue my Golden Age just to make my thingamajig happen, so let's do that. Okay. Is there a war actually going on? Yep, Japan is going for Korea. Yep, he sure is. Where are the turtle ships? The thing is, he could probably defend himself if he has like two here. That's it. That's all he needs. Yeah, Twitch has been broken a little bit. I figured out some moves. It's almost as good as my rapping skills. The game's going well, yeah. Anything else to make instead? Ironworks, yeah, we do that. Ironworks into public school? Sounds good. Where are the turtle ships? Hello, rarely. Do not type exclamation mark pull. Just try to guess what I'm trying to do. Try to guess what I'm doing right now. Chemistry, here we go. This pass could be pretty hilarious. City was conquered. Next one dead? Alright, yeah. How last game go? Tom lost. That's all that needs to be known. Tom lost. He lost. And that's all that matters. Victory dance? This is the Liberty Tradition dance. Around what turn/point in the game would I recommend going from planting scientists to bulbing them? I recommend probably after you get public schools, you start bulbing them. Typically when they're worth roughly over 1,000 science, it's probably better to bulb them if you're playing on quick speed. If you're playing on like a slower speed, probably wait a little bit longer, like 1,500 for standard speed and 2,200 for epic and 4,500 for marathon, probably. Something like that. Something like that. We're going freedom, by the way. Oh, I forgot I can make farms here. What am I doing? Oh my god, it passed. Korea and Persia passed it. Really? Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. Oh my god. Thank you, Stapleton. 79 for rating. Welcome. Thanks. I appreciate it. Go beautiful order. Okay, chat. I'll let you guys decide. Do you want freedom or do you want order? I killed an Aztec spy. The reason I want to do freedom is to get the thing that gives 2 production, 2 science from my workshops, windmills, factories, and whatnot. Good evening, Stapleton. Thanks for the raid. Hope you're doing fine. We need science? We do. Nice timing for that. I'm gonna do freedom here. I like the freedom. Or do I? Do I really like the freedom? Do I like the freedom? Yeah, I'm gonna do some freedom here. We're doing freedom. I wanted to, and I'm going to do it. I'm probably gonna try and bowl for next policy if I can. The next one. Like, I'm gonna get this one next turn. The next one I'll probably bowl for if I can. Because I want to get the boost immediately. I could go for electricity for hydro plants. How much is scientist worth? 16. Let's just go for this first. So what kind of games do you run, Stapleton? Or stream, I guess. Running would imply maybe speedrun, but I don't know if that's the case. Turn 99, yeah. It's not that fast. It is fast, but it's not like super fast. Not like Tom fast with like turn 103 Statue of Liberty. Oh, DLC for Spider-Man. Ooh. I never played any Spider-Mans other than like the early ones for like the Super Nintendo, like Maximum Carnage, I think it's called, with Venom and the other dude. Yeah, it's been a while, too long. Well, thanks again for the raid. Okay. Gotta work the slot. I could probably unwork that now. I don't really need to work it that badly. Okay, policy, food. Can I bulb it? I'm doing it. I want to get it right now, this instant, this policy here. Urbanization, 2 science and 2 production from windmills, workshops, and factories. Yes, please. I'm sure. Yeah. I'm being awkward, I'm sorry. I'm an awkward kind of guy. Deal. Killed another spy. Japan this time. So both Persia and Aztec want to CC. That leaves just Japan below me. CC meaning concede, meaning they declare me a victor. The game ends with the vote like that. Yeah, this community is probably more older, I'd say. Probably more relaxed as well. You're a real Japan. Oh man, I could actually make Himeji here, eh? Let's do that. I'm gonna bulb it right now for gold. Work the slot. By the way, there is a such thing as drama. There's drama in every game, as you can see. I see. Yeah. That's good to know then. I may look like I'm 12, but I'm actually I'm kinda up there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Scientist in 2 turns. Where's the scientists? 16. I could probably get electricity now. I can make hydro plants. That would be pretty strong. Have any more riders? None. I should be spawning one soon. Yeah, next turn. Okay. Yeah. I definitely get like that as well if I'm getting killed. I don't like being killed. Stopping me is victory for him. It's just like last game with Tom. It was victory for me to stop him from winning. And somehow it happened. Let's not bolt that. How many turns are Himeji here? 3. Okay. Let's take a turn to get there. So I'll be losing my Golden Age. This should stay 3. It looks like it'll be a 3. Which is good. Okay. The best part is I'm doing a really inefficient play. Known as Liberty Tradition. This isn't something you want to do. That's not something you want to do. But it's working, because I got wonders, and they didn't. Whole thing, I can't make that. I need Tundra next to me. Goodbye, Engineer, in how many turns? 8 turns. I think you go land ships here and it's def GG. First things first, I'm getting a replaceable. My game is not as good as Tom's earlier. But I still like it. Guess I'll make a shrine. That's fine, go right into Thingamajiggy. Shrine here as well. I'll go right into Hydro Plants once I finish this. This can't make one, this can't make one. Are you still here, Make a Walk? Should I have settled on top of the horse? Probably now, eh? Okay. Looks like the luxury was pillaged. Yeah, he's out of the game now. Okay. Okay, engineer next turn. I'm gonna go unhappy next turn. I'm gonna go unhappy for next turn. I lose my luxury deal. It says 103, 103, ends at the end of the turn. Why is he asking me? Pretty sure he said minus to him. Guess I'll finish those. Oh, it's hard to tell which one's which. Okay. Is he more rationalism? Just one. As well as you know, Artifact, these are things you should not be telling me as I'm still in the game. That's cross-stream information. We're just sharing information I should not know. Four turns. Okay. So how many cities is he on right now? Is he on 7 or more? Oh, he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I am on 6. Persia is on 4. So with him on 2 more cities than me... I get 20% bonus fighting him or defending him. World? Sure. Tradition, exploration, rationalism. Tradition, rationalism. Statue Labs tanks, Statue Labs, and I'm not sure what's after that. I don't know. I'll think of something. Definitely want Statue for sure. How far behind are they in tech? 40 techs, 39, but it's a bunch of water techs, and 36. So 49. He has at least navigation. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So in essence, he's at 35. That's not. I'm not sure what. Well, I guess I can. Well, once I get Modmir, I'll put Spine purchase capital. I think the artifact has to be more self-aware of a potential attack at all times. Just keep an eye on other players' coastal, like iron, or if they enter those techs or whatnot. Okay. .88. 87. Okay. Come on, Shumi. The moment now I can get it. Yeah, I need a moment now. Which one's better to make? How much overflow do I have? 145? That's pretty good. Yeah, we're fine with that. So making that is kind of pointless. Won't be able to get out in time. I could make that instead. I just don't know how much overflow I have. 24 times 23, 48, 5, 5. Wait, 552? 552, so 602. Should be fine? Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Okay. My spy died. Looks like he's going for the coastal. Yeah, I gotta spam the stock exchanges. No spy. Is that a giant robot? Huh? Hello, do I read chat? Yes, hi Asian guy. Hello. Hello Fitz Cavalaria Jr. Hello. Sorry, I was busy looking at things. Do I always skip one technology talent? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean by one technology talents. Sorry, I was looking at things. And now we can evolve our artists. Let's do it up. Do it up. 600? Nah. Okay. Let's get to Oxford. You start playing this game, you feel like you're always behind the AI? Oh. First question, when do you decide to settle for a new city? As early as I can. I typically, for me, when I'm playing multiplayer, so it's a bit different, and I play quick speed. But basically, I make a scout, and then I make a monument sometimes, or another scout, and then go into shrine after monument, or monument if I made 2 scouts, and then I go into shrine after the monument, and then after that, if I'm going to do wide play, meaning a lot of cities, I go right into making a settler. If I can grow a bunch, and I have a lot of hills, if I can grow a bunch, I might do that first, and then make like a couple workers, get to like 6 or 7 pop, and then start making settlers. It just depends. I like to settle as soon as I can. If there's like a national wonder nearby that's like faith wonder, like Uluru, Sinai, Mount Kailash, things like that give faith, I would probably immediately try to get a settler out. I would ignore the shrine because that gives faith compared to the natural wonder that will give faith as well. So I try to go for expanse for that. You have to be a bit wary on single player. AI is like super stupid if you play on like the higher difficulties. You're always going to be behind if you play on the higher difficulties. You just have to, like, for you to catch up, you have to wait till like Renaissance where you get spies and steal technologies. Yeah. So for me to size settlers, yeah. As soon as I can. When I can see a spot, I'll go for it. Your luxuries, like you press Y, it'll show the yields of everything. Anything that gives gold is a luxury. Unless it's an oasis or some other unique thing that if you have economics for camp. But basically anything that shows yellow is gold, and that gold inside of the game is a luxury. And you want to settle near them because they give you happiness. Industrial? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to buy something. That's fine. Plastics, yes. No problem, Fitz Cavalaria Jr. No problem. When you build more than one city, just like 2 or not 3, your non-capital cities are behind on buildings and prereqs for national wonders. For national wonders, you need buildings in all of your cities, such as for the National College. It requires you to have a library in every one of your cities before you can make it. So if you were to start making a library, finishing your capital, and you only had your city alone with that, and you start making National College, if you get down to 1 turn and then set another city, you need a library here too to get it, so it will not finish. You'll have to get it in all your cities at the time. However, if you conquer city-states or in other cities and you keep them puppeted, like if you look over here, Okay, never mind. Basically, when you conquer a city, you can have it like puppeted or annexed or raised. Puppeted means the governor controls itself, like it does its own thing. But the good thing about that is you do not need a library or whatever for the national wonders for that city. So you can do whatever it wants. But the moment you annex it, where you take control of it, where you control what it does, you'll need the buildings for it. Also, when you make more cities, it increases the cost of national wonders. Like your heroic epic. That's what I want to have here available. But basically, every time you sell a new city, it will increase the cost of it as well. So you have to be a bit wary of that too. But yeah, it looks like it's GG. Looks like they conceded. Not a bad game, eh? Liberty, tradition. Liberty, tradition, freedom. Oh my god. What a joke. But yeah, GG. Like, look, okay, here's another thing. Okay, you look in the city, I can make the heroic epic. That requires barracks in all my city. If I were to go to the city and delete my barracks, like, you look here, oh, barracks, poof, it goes away. If you try to make it now, I can't, because I need the barracks in Axum. So I need to get a barracks here. So if I were to buy it, right now, buy that barracks, and look again, I can make it again. So you need all the buildings up, and the ones you can do things in. Anyway, GG. Victory.